Welcome back to another vlog. Today is Tuesday and I am on my final day of my 5-day course of training. Update on the lips. Today is day 6, so tomorrow it will be a full week. I've gone down quite a lot. There is still a little bit of bruising and still some lumps, but they're a lot more settled and I think they look quite natural on my face. I think they will still be a little bit smaller than this, maybe in a week or two. It takes kind of 2 weeks to see the final result. This looks like such a sad lunch. These are the brand Cauldron. Cumberland style sausages, veggie sausages. I pretty much have this for lunch every day. Veggie sausages and scrambled eggs on toast. Or if I'm gonna switch it up, I'll have a tuna cheese toasty. Okay guys, we have just finished training. Thank God. I don't mean that in a bad way. I feel very grateful for that training, and it was a really good opportunity to learn and, you know, CPD, but it was just very intense. I feel like going for a couple of drinks at the pub could not have come at a better time. It's 5:05. I'm gonna go make dinner and then I'll get dressed and leave the house. I'll just walk because it's just like a nearby pub. We are about to make dinner and I have a very exciting delivery. Got HelloFresh, so this video is kindly sponsored by HelloFresh. I've been using HelloFresh for a very long time. If you don't know what HelloFresh is, they are a meal subscription service. You can order your meals online and they get delivered to your door. These are some of the recipes that I've ordered for myself this week. So we're gonna be making the Cajun spiced prawn risotto tonight. You can get your own HelloFresh subscription if you click on the top link of my description box and use my code Ozay6025. That will give you 60% off your first box and then 25% off your next 8 boxes. So it is an absolute steal. What I'm really grateful for is that you can actually use HelloFresh to prep your meals and cook in batches. So you can choose to order between 2 to 4 portions. So even if you're a single household, if you order 2, 3 or 4, you can then bulk cook your meals, then split them up into Tupperware. And so that way when I cook this delicious looking prawn risotto tonight, tomorrow dinner will just be really easy because I can just take it out of the fridge and reheat it. Especially if you're looking into getting into the gym and nutrition like I am, it can also help you meal prep. So again, you can use my code Ozay6025 and that will give you 60% off your first box and then 25% off your next 8 boxes. Okay guys, the risotto is ready. We've got this like lemon zest crumb to put over the top, which sounds delicious. So I'm just gonna plate this up and then I will put the rest in Tupperware. You guys are gonna have to forgive me for this angle. I've got a really tall tripod and it's too tall for me to put on my table, so I'm holding my camera down here. But this is the meal, the breadcrumb on top, and we're gonna try it together. I love like lemon zest incorporated into meals. It's so nice. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite with the prawn. That is banging. You just want to see how much protein is in it because on these recipe cards it does have the macros. Per serving, it's 581 calories, 12.2 grams of fat, 89 grams of carbs, and 29.1 grams of protein. I think those are really good macros. That's like relatively, that's a very low calorie dinner actually. And high protein as well, 29 grams of protein. Tomorrow's dinner sorted. Which is probably a good size. We don't actually have many of these left because, let me show you. We are a meal prep family. That is tomorrow's dinner sorted. As I said, if you use my code Ozay6025, you can get 60% off your first box and then 25% off your next 8 boxes after. The code will be on the screen. I'll also put a QR code here and you can just scan that and it will take you to that same deal and you can subscribe to HelloFresh. Look at this baby boy. Is it just me or is he reminds me of a fawn, which is also my favorite animal, by the way. Just like the way he's curled up, and like with chihuahuas, they've got 2 possible head shapes. They've either got apple or deer. So you can have like an apple head chihuahua or a deer head shaped chihuahua. And Alfie's a deer shaped chihuahua. And he just reminds me of a little fawn. So sweet. So innocent. He's so cute. Okay guys, again we are doing the crusty to less crusty, this time in under 5 minutes because I don't really care. I mean, I don't really care. It's not like, do you know what I mean? When you're hanging out with a guy friend, it's not like he's going to be taking pictures of you and putting you on his Instagram. Do you know what I mean? So I don't even need to do anything. I might just... No, for real, why am I doing this though? I think they look so much better and I actually feel like they fit my face. And remember, they will probably be a bit smaller than this because this is only 5 days. It takes about 2 full weeks to see the full result. And I do think they look like they could be natural. But then I'm like, people assumed that my natural lips weren't natural. Do you know what I mean? Like some people think that I already had them when I never did. You know, so maybe some people would look at me and be like, yeah, she's got lip fillers. But then they thought that before anyway. I might just bring a hairband. I might just put my hair into a ponytail. I might just... put my hair into a ponytail. Does that look bad? No, that's fine. It's fine, let's go. Let me just see. I'm gonna get Google to tell me the quickest way to walk there. Okay, wait, let me just send him a message. This is my friend Patrick. He is like one of my only male friends because generally male friends, like he's an exception to the rule. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, me personally, I haven't had experiences of having male friends who don't have an ulterior motive. Do you know what I mean? I've had them here and there. I have had other experiences of having guys as friends, but like generally the majority, you know, if I'm just generalizing, there's an ulterior motive. But yeah, Patrick is probably, he's the only male friend who like I would meet up with one-on-one, I could hang out with. You know, and it's never been weird. It's never been that vibe. We met in our old jobs together, so we both worked at the inpatient psychiatric hospital together, both healthcare assistants, and we just bonded over a night shift. and that was it. Like we were just instantly really good friends. Like he's just such good energy. I don't know I can't imagine, he's one of those people where like I can't imagine why anyone would ever dislike him. Like he is just the nicest guy. He has such good energy. He's a Leo. You know, we love Leos, you know, especially air signs and fire signs, they really get on. So instantly we were just like good vibes, and yeah, we've just like stayed in touch since, because, you know, I left that job and then he left that job. He's training to be a mental health nurse. I always think like where I live, I'm so far from everything, which is why I have a car and like drive everywhere. Actually, to get to the top of Gloucester Road, it really doesn't take me that long.
Around us, foods that made you feel like you were heavy or like back into your body.
We're watching Escaping Twin Flames on Netflix. Would really recommend, if it's really interesting, if you're into like cult stuff.
He had a life coach, like a spirit coach, and all this shit. Fucking weird. But it was also the 60s. Also the thing, I can talk about this for so long, it's so interesting to me. To have Priscilla be the center of your world, right? Like,
Okay guys, I have just got ready for the day. Haven't done my hair yet, which is why it's up. And catching up on emails, everything I've missed. It was so nice to like have some time off work, but like coming back after 5 days, like the emails and everything I need to catch up on, and I don't even really have a chance to do anything because I have to head out in a bit because I'm commuting for an event. I think I might go straight to the gym after, because the event finishes at 5. So, and I didn't go this morning because drinks was really nice last night. Like it was so nice to catch up with Patrick, but I ended up having a really late night. I did get back at like 11, but then like I just sat in front of the sofa and I turned on that documentary called Escaping Twin Flames. So I was just up really late, and then yeah, did not get an early session in this morning, obviously, because I would have had like 4 hours sleep. So I might pack my gym stuff as well and then go straight to the gym from my commute, because the gym is kind of on my way back from the commute. Well, not my gym, like this other gym that I like going to sometimes. It's like off the motorway, and that is very handily sort of on my way back from my commute. Work stuff in here, my work laptop. I basically need to pop over to our office first to pick up all of our merch, our flyers, and like stuff for our stand. And then I've got my gym bag here, my water, my headphones. I'm just packing an outfit. So I'm gonna wear these blue shorts. It's leg day, so I always wear shorts on leg day. Bow tee, sports bra, and then just like a big t-shirt. I'm feeling a big t-shirt because I feel very bloated today, and this is just the classic leg day fit, to be honest. The focus is on the legs with the shorts and then a baggy tee. Right, let's go. Tied my hair up. You know, it's just too unruly. It's too unruly. It's not giving. It's got to go in a pony. Absolutely, 100%. So, what the plan is, guys, is I've got an event to go to. Sorry, I'm actually insufferable. Like, when I'm in this type of mood, I don't know what this mood is. Manic? No. I'm going to an event. All right, so we are a staff mental health and wellbeing hub. Okay, so there are hubs nationally. A lot of them have been shut down because the NHS do not care about staff mental health and wellbeing. But of course, we know just how important that is, because it does affect patient outcomes, and we have to look after our staff so that they can look after the patients. Is that not obvious? Anyway, there aren't actually many of us left in the UK, so we're trying to represent. So we work in stuff. So basically part of our job is, obviously we offer the individual support, which is why I'm on the phones a lot of the days. It's a phone line people can ring into. Anyone working in health and social care in the area that we cover can ring up and get confidential mental health assessment, and we do psychological formulation. The other thing we do is we deliver team support, so that's when I'll commute. So I'll go to GP practices, I'll go to visit different teams and give them sessions about mental health and well-being. It's kind of psycho-ed type stuff. And the kind of other thing we do is this networking stuff. So I'm gonna go to an event, it's called Future Proofing Nursing or something. It's a nursing event, so it's the primary care network, so it's nurses within primary care. Primary care are your GPs, general practices, so it's an event about supporting the mental health and well-being of nurses who work in primary care. And I'm gonna be on a stand, you know, it's gonna have the name of our service, you know, we have one of those, like, what are they called, one of those like boards that you open up, like a banner and a table with all our leaflets, and I'm just going to be talking to people, networking. It's a pretty easy gig. It's not the worst way to spend an afternoon, definitely not. It's nice to talk to people, connect, you learn as well. There are going to be talks and stuff, so it'll be really interesting. But what I have to do first is I have to go to our offices in order to get all the leaflets, the banner, the freaking tablecloth or whatever. I have to pack that all in my car and then head to the event. And the event is from like 1 till 5. And I'm just going by myself. Usually with these events we have 2 of us going together, but we're all busy today, so I was like, oh, I'll do it by myself, that's fine. So yeah, that is the plan, guys. And then I was thinking of just going to that bodybuilding gym straight after, because it's like on my way back from my commute, rather than driving to the commercial gym, the pure gym that I go to, because it's not on the way back, which is fine, to be honest. I wouldn't mind driving there, because I would get there before I got home driving back, if that makes sense. But I think it would just be way busier, and I love that bodybuilding gym, so I might as well go if it's on my way home from the commute. Also, that Y2K party, Ethan made a, I don't think I can show you this image without Alice's permission. He made a joint playlist and added me to it. Alice is on there, Georgia was on there, to add like songs from the 2000s, like early 2000s, to the playlist, and I'm listening to it to get me in the mood for the party. Not this weekend, next weekend. I'm so excited, especially because we're not really doing Christmas this year, which is really depressing, but it's been a really depressing time in my family. Like, a very close family member passed away, I've mentioned this, so we're not really in the festive mood as a family. Like, it just doesn't feel like, you know, when you've lost someone around Christmas, or when you've even had a loss, it doesn't have to be around Christmas, or it could have been 10 years ago. Holidays are always difficult periods, and we did actually lose him very recently, so it's just like none of us, you know, we don't have a Christmas tree, we're not doing gifts this year. We will get together on the actual day, but like, yeah. So anyway, I'm really excited for this party because it's just like giving me something to look forward to around this time. And I really enjoyed the party last year, and I love seeing those guys, so I'm just listening to the playlist to get me in the mood. I added my own. Ethan added 102, I added 73 last night, and Alice has added 2. The birthday girl, she's just added 2. Georgia hasn't added any yet, but we have got a lot of songs now, so I don't know if we need any, like, that many more. Right, that means I'm gonna be late. Is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm going to the event alone. Who's gonna know that I'm pulling up late? Who's gonna know? Exactly.
This route avoids road closures.
Hey, shut up! You guys, this is my car with boxes of stuff. I am late. What's the time? Also, I'm low on fuel. It's just not ideal, is it? Not ideal, is it? Guess who accidentally drove to the wrong campus because I didn't realise that this uni has 2 campuses. Me. That's right. Yeah. Obviously I'm not familiar with this area because I am commuting from Bristol. So I had no idea that this uni has 2 campuses and I've driven to the wrong one and I'm already late. Guys, this uni knows what the fuck is up. They do a mid-hot chocolate. Yeah guys, I've just come to get a drink and a toasty because I'm hungry. And this event is really quite dead. It's just the reality sometimes. I have spoken to almost everyone here and told them about us giving out flyers and goodies and stuff on merch. But there just isn't as many people here as I thought there'd be, so I've snuck off to get some food. Guys, I have just dropped the merch back and I'm about to head straight to the gym. I had to also get fuel, so I picked up a Monster as well. Normally I don't have to motivate myself to go to the gym because I love it that much that I sound so fucking annoying and insufferable when I say this, but like I wake up in the mornings excited to go. I go to sleep excited to wake up the next day just so that I can go to the gym. Real shit. That's how it is for me. But there are times where I don't want to go. And that's why I like going in the mornings, because in the mornings I tend to really want to go because I want it to be the first thing I do in the day. I look forward to it. After work, do you know what I mean? For me, it's dark, especially in the winter. It's dark, the day is over. I just want to go home, get into my pajamas, relax, go to bed. That's it. Going to the gym after work is usually what I struggle more with. When I do have those times where I can't be bothered to go, where I don't have the motivation, I'm not looking forward to it, it's normally in the evenings, which means there is something I can do about that, which is make sure I prioritize going in the mornings. But yeah, we have times where we do fall off our usual routines, you know, because I went out last night, had a late night when I got home, so I didn't go this morning. So I am going to force myself to go now. I don't really want to. So I'm hoping this Monster just give me that buzz, that energy. I am finally home. It's 8 o'clock. It's such a good workout and I'm so glad I went. Like, the last time I vlogged I was saying, like, you know, I don't have the motivation, I just want to go home and like relax. I'm so glad I went. It was a really good workout. Not nearly as busy as it would have been if I went to pure gym, and the machines there are just elite.
Discovered it yet. She wanted to do it right then and there.
I didn't realize that it was abuse. I just knew that
Guys,
it was really
this
scary,
is fucking crazy and you all have to
was
watch
hard
it.
for me to identify what exactly was happening.